Hello everyone. We'll study code conversions in this session. In this session, particularly we study how to convert a BCD numbers to ASCII code and ASCII to the BCD equivalent. We'll write assembly language program which performs these conversions, right? If you see, we know the BCD stands for binary coded decimal, right? We have from 0 to 9 here. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. And the ASCII equivalent in hexadecimal is for 0 it is 30, for 1 it is 31, for 2 it is 32. If you see this one, if you can just looking at this one, right, what we have, the table what we have, we can get an ASCII number from the BCD if I add 30 to it, right? For this number, if I add 30, what I get? I get 30, right? For the BCD number 1, if I add 30, what I get? 31. So that we converted the BCD numbers to an ASCII here, right? With this logic in mind, we'll write the program. And if you see here, what we have is these are called as unpacked because it is 0 to 9 unpacked BCD numbers. But when we give the inputs are packed BCD numbers, so that we give a number something called as, if you see the example what we have as 29. So that what is the unpacked BCD number for 29? 02 and 09. 02 is an unpacked BCD number and 09 is also an unpacked BCD number, right? The packed BCD number will convert to unpacked BCD number, and to that unpacked BCD number we add 30 to that, so that we get an equivalent ASCII code, right? This is the logic of converting the BCD numbers to ASCII here, right? Here we'll see one example. What we have, the input what I give is 29, which is a packed BCD number. To this number, I'll put it into accumulator, right? I'll put it in accumulator, so that accumulator will have the content 29, right? And now what I do, ANL, it is nothing but logical AND operation, AND with F0H. A is having what now? 0010. This is nothing but 2. 0010 is 2. And 9, how do you represent? 1001. So that accumulator is having the content 29. And to which immediate number I'm adding here? F0H. What we have? F here. How do you represent F? 1111. And 0 you represented by 4 zeros in binary. When I perform the AND operation between the contents of A and the immediate number F0, what you get here? Right? What this one is? 0. This is 0. Both are 1 here. So that this is 1. 0, 1 is 0. 1, 0 is 0. 0, 0, 0. 0, 0 is 0. Anything AND with 0 is 0 here. So that what we get here in the accumulator, what we have is now 2, 0 now. Right? Now next, once we have, so that what we have in accumulator now is, accumulator is having the value 2, 0. Next what I perform is swap A. If you see swap A, when I do it, accumulator is having 2, 0. When I do swap A, what will happen is the lower nibble is exchanged with the higher nibble. In the sense, whatever we have it in lower nibble, that will be copied to the higher nibble, and what are the content you have it in higher nibble, that will be copied into the lower nibble. After that, what we have, if you see in upper nibble, what we have 0, 0, 1, 0. After swap A, what we have, the lower nibble is having 2 and higher nibble is having 0. So that what is the content we have it in accumulator after swap A instruction? A is having 0, 2 now. Now to this unpacked, if you see this one, what we have, to this unpacked 2 number, we add 30. Now add A comma 30H. A is having 0, 2 now. To that 2, what we add is 30H. What we get here now? A is having 0, 2. and we need to add 30. How do you represent 3 here? 0 0 1 1 0 0 0, right? In binary, when I add it, what you get? This is 0 0 1 1 is 3, 0 0 1 0 is 32. So that we converted the two what we have, which is unpacked BCD, to the ASIC equivalent in hexadecimal 32 here, right? And similarly for higher, and also if we see what we have, this 2 we converted into 32. Next what we have is 9. The 9 also needs to be converted to what now? 39 here. So that what I do here, ANL A comma, again in accumulator I'll put the content 29 and I'll add with 0 F0H, right? If you see in the previous AND operation we done F0, so that we took only the upper nibble there. Here what I do, I want only the lower nibble 9, so that I'll add with 0 FH there, so that when I do perform, what we get here, accumulator will have the content 0 9 0 0 0 1 0 0 1 0 9. The accumulator is having 9. To this 9 I will add 30 to that, so that when I add 30 to H, what you get here? 0 0 1 1, which is 3, 1 0 0 1. So that what we have now? 39. So that we converted the unpacked the BCD number, which is 9 to 39, right? Which is an ASIC in hexadecimal here, right? Everyone understood the logic here? To unpack the BCD number, we add 30. When we add 30, you get an equivalent ASIC in hexadecimal, right? This is the logic. How do you convert the BCD to hexadecimal ASIC in hexadecimal equivalent, right? Now we'll write the program in Keil software. Now how do you write it? With the logic in mind, we'll write the program. org move a comma 40h. If you see, what I'm doing is move a comma 40h. This is direct memory instruction. I'll go in 40h memory location. I'll store the packed BCD number. The packed BCD number will be stored in 40h, right? And that content I will move into accumulator. Next I'll perform the ANL A comma 0 F0 H. I'll perform swap A. Next what I do, add A comma hash 30 H to that. Next move 50H comma A, right? The whatever is the converted the ASIC code, that I'll move into 50H memory location. Next what I need to do, I need to get one more BCD number, which is unpacked BCD number. Now I need to take 9 now. So that what you do for that, again move A comma 40H, right? This is where the packed BCD number is stored. I'll move into accumulator. Next what I do, ANL A comma, here what I do now, 0 FH, so that the accumulator will have the content only 0 9. Here the content what we have after this operation, the accumulator will be having 2 0. After swap A, it will be having 0 2. Now what I do here, again the 40H into A, so that A is having 29 now. When I perform AND operation, what we have after this instruction, the accumulator will have the content 0 9 here. Now to this 0 9 I will add what now, A comma hash 30 H there. And whatever is the equivalent ASIC in hexadecimal, I'll move into one more memory location, 51H comma A. Perform AND here. And if you want this to be execute continuously, what you can do, SGMP again, and where again here, this is where I'm picking the packed BCD number. structure this, the code. Right, this is the code what we have written for converting the BCD numbers to ASIC. Now I'll go to the memory location. This is where I'll give the packed BCD number 29. 29 what we have it. So that now the first step, if you see this ANL operation what we have, these two operations what we perform is converting the packed BCD number to unpacked BCD number, right? So that what we have now, move A comma 40H, right? Now whatever the content you have in 40H, that will be moved into accumulator. What we have it in 40H memory location 29, that is moved to, after execution it will move to accumulator. So that accumulator is having now 29 now. Next what I perform, ANL A comma 0F0 H here, right? If you see this next instruction to be executed is ANL A comma F0 H. When I do this one, what we have, so that accumulator is having 20 now, right? Higher nibble is 2, the lower nibble is 0, right? So that next what I do now, I do the swap, so that higher nibble will become the lower nibble and lower nibble will become the higher nibble content. So that after swap instruction what we have, 0 2. Now this is an unpacked BCD number which is 0 2. To this unpacked BCD number I will add 30. When I add 30, what you get, 32. This is an ASIC equivalent of unpacked BCD number 02, and this 32 I'll move into 50H memory location. So that 50H will be having which content now, 32. You can see it here, we have 50 in memory location 50, we have 32 there, so that you can see. So that 50H is having 32. Next again what I do, move A comma 40H. Again I will take the packed BCD number which is 29. Accumulator is having 29. I'll perform AND operation with 0F, so that in accumulator I get only 09. To this unpacked BCD number 09, I will add 30, so that I get an equivalent ASIC in hexadecimal 39. So that what we have, accumulator is having 39, right? And this 39 I'll move into the memory location 51H. As of now 51H is having 0. After execution what we get, 39 here, right? Since we have written this is continuous execution, if you want you can run it again, you can debug it and try to understand this program better, right? This is how you convert BCD to ASIC code conversion, right? Next what we'll do is we convert the ASIC code to BCD now. Now how do you convert the ASIC code to BCD now? Now here what we do is we'll go to the memory location, we'll put two ASIC codes which is an hexadecimal equivalent in two memory locations. One is in 40H, the other one is in 41H. The same numbers we can take it here, right? What we can do is in 40H what we can have is we can have it as 32. In 41 we can have it as 39, right? And this I will convert into BCD, right? I'll convert into packed BCD numbers here, right? What I do for this one is that the same steps what we had it here, move A comma 40H. In here in 40H what I have is I will take the first ASIC equivalent code here which is 32. I'll put into 40H, right? After that, what I do? Again, I'll perform ANL A comma 0. Now here what I do is, instead of this one, what we can have is 0 FH, any code, whichever is the code we have it, right? 0 FH. After that, I'll perform swap A, right? Next, what I do? This content I'll move into other registers. Move B comma A here, right? So that what we have is the first unpacked BCD number I'll move into the register B here, right? Now what we have is in 40H we have 32. I'll perform AND operation with 0F, so that what we have now here 0F, so that what we have, so that accumulator will have the content 02. I'll perform swap A, so that what we have, accumulator will be having 20. The 20 I'll move into the register B there, right? Next what I do is, the next ASIC code I will pick from the memory location 41H here, right? So that now he in 41H memory location is having the second ASIC code, which is 39, right? 39 I will be moving into the accumulator here. So that next what I do, I'll perform 0FH, right? So that when I perform AND operation for this one, this is an AND operation, we already have the instruction here, and A comma hash 0FH, so that accumulator will have the content now 09 here. Next what I do, here what I do is ORL A comma B, ORL A comma B here. So that what we have, ORL A comma B, so that A is having what now, 0 9, B is having 20, A is having 0 9 and B is having 20. When I perform OR operation, what will happen here, right? If any one of the bits is high, the output is also high there. We know the truth table for OR operation. So that in accumulator what we have, 2 9, so that we converted the ASIC code, whatever the ASIC code, into unpacked BCD, and those unpacked BCD I'm converting to packed BCD number, and accumulator is having the packed BCD number of 29, and that I will move into the memory location. Will take maybe here it is 41, I will move into maybe 42H here, right? This is how you convert the ASIC code to packed BCD. So 40, go to the memory location 40. Here I'll put the ASIC, the first ASIC code. What is the first ASIC code? We have it 32. The next ASIC code we have it in the memory location 41H. We have 29, right? Now this ASIC code needs to be converted to the packed BCD. First I'll read the ASIC code. Right, the 40H is having 32. I'll move that content into accumulator, so that accumulator is having 32 now. Next I'll perform ANL A comma 0 FH. Since the lower nibble we have F, so that what we get now, only after performing the AND operation with the accumulator content, which is having 32, what will be stored in accumulator here? It will be stored as 0 2, because we are performing AND with the 0F, right? So that you have 0 2 in accumulator. Now I'll perform the swap operation. When I perform swap operation, what will happen? Accumulator will have 20. Before swap instruction, the content accumulator was 0 2. After executing the swap instruction, we have the content in accumulator as 20. Now this 20 I will move into the register B, so that B is having the content 20. Next I'll read the next ASIC code from the memory location 41H, and I will store that the copy into accumulator, so that accumulator is having now 39, right? Now again I'll perform the AND operation with 0FH. Since it is a 0F, right, only the lower nibble will be will be stored in accumulator. So that what we have it 0 9. After performing the AND operation with 0FH, we have 0 9 in accumulator. Next what I'll do, I'll perform an OR operation A comma B. So that when I perform OR operation A comma B, what you get now? You get it as 29 because B is having 2 0, A is having 0 9. When I perform OR operation, what you get? 29 there. And that content I will move into the memory location 42H. As of now, 42H does not have any content. It is 0 0. So when after execution, what we have? 29. So that we converted the ASCII code to the packed BCD numbers here. If you want to continue execution, you can write SGMP again, so that again it will go and pick the copy the ASCII code into accumulator and will continue execution here, right?